When it comes to stock picking or holiday shopping, you might want to consider this. Sex does not always sell. Margaret Bogenrief of MarketWatch.com recently stopped by with a scoop on retailers using edgy ads such as Abercrombie & Fitch. Is this a stock worth owning, or what do you think?
No, absolutely not. So Abercrombie's issues are a couple-fold. So first of all, when they came out in the mid-90s with their, sex appeal and, all of those, nearly pornographic ads, it was a big deal. It got a lot of press. It really hit at a good time. You hit, Generation X and Y looking to buy $30 t-shirts and sexy bags. That time's over. I mean, with the revolution of, fast fashion and the H&Ms and the Zaras, getting those kind of headlines doesn't necessarily translate to sales anymore, and that's what you're starting to see.
So it's more about the fashion, not so much
about the marketing. Yeah, I think that's part of it, and I think also during this time, we're in essentially a global recession. You have $10 t-shirts. Abercrombie & Fitch is selling $30 t-shirts, and having sexy ads doesn't necessarily translate.
American Apparel comes to mind. This is a company that has relied on that. I think that's a fair statement to say. Edgy ads.
Exactly. Again, I think American Apparel is another example of edgy ads, lots of press, too expensive merchandise. I mean, the land grab for all those sexy ads and all that print, it's over now. No one wants to pay $30 for a t-shirt. Secondly, their CEO is kind of a mess in terms of not just sexy ads, but he's gotten a lot of bad press, and I think that's hurting them as well.
Now, companies such as Sears and Kohl's, they're a bit more watered down, shall we say. Right. But of course, at Sears you have Kardashian, and then at Kohl's you have J-Lo.
Right. I think, again, sex doesn't always sell. If you look at those companies traditionally, they were more family retailers. You took your kids there. I wouldn't want to take my daughter there. I mean, you go to Kohl's because you want to get some good back to school clothes, some good stuff for around the house, quality, middle American values. And now, JCPenney's another one. They're literally selling snake print thongs. I mean, I wouldn't want to bring my family there.
A little much. Now, you are an actual consultant, or you have been in another life. You did turn around. So what would you tell these companies? What do they need to know?
Well, I think in terms of the advertising and, how they relate to their consumer, know your consumer. Don't follow other people. If you look at Sears and you look at Kohl's, I mean, they had a really good customer base. Kohl's in particular could really be making a lot of money right now, given, JCPenney and Sears's kind of retraction. The problem is they're looking at what's working for other retailers and trying to make it work for them and trying to be edgy. And, sometimes you got to look at who your customer is and not who you want them to be.
Good to have you on the show. It's Margaret Bogenrief. Let's clean it up this Christmas.
Definitely. Thanks.